Data collection and data analysis in a research study are important stages to answer with validity the research question. They're analytic tools that help to organize the data to move from the description to the conceptualization and from the specific to the general. These analytic tools help to overcome stereotyped thoughts or assumptions to reach valid concepts. In this case, we worked with the open code of the diaries to reach the concepts that help to discover the properties and dimensions of the data. In the open decomposition, we broke down the data into groups to find categories, grouping the codes into categories to reduce the number of units to explain and predict. In the Actio coding, the data was regrouped into sentences of the nature of the relations between the different categories. The resultant theory helped the answers the proposed question and also gave explanations. According to the information given, it showed that the English teachers of elementary school are not licensed and there is no strict training. We look to answer the research question. We seek to give the opinions of the teachers about the implementation of the strategies and methodologies learned and their impact in their pedagogical practice. We worked with the first diary of reflection of 8 teachers of the institution. In the diaries, it was asked to reflect on 6 aspects: the emotional and attitudinal characteristics, the methodology, the didactics, the results of the learning English in the students, the situations of the process of teaching, learning, and the results of learning English within the teachers.
Open coding. We divided the diary between the 4 integrants of the group to identify the codes line by line. The codings help us be aware about the information. We shared the obtained codes and unified some to maintain a similar language. 94 codes appeared that had to be depured until we had 39 codes. It was observed that in many cases the same code could be used, or we created a code that could cover more specific aspects. It also was specified in the explanation of the codes, especially if it referred to kids or teachers. Axial coding. 8 categories were found. The category activities and classroom tasks gathered all the activities performed by the teachers. These codes describe the activities performed. The categories 2 and 3 number the positive and negative aspects of the methodology for the teacher. It was observed that the teacher feels confident performing the activities, but he frustrates due to his poor knowledge of the language, which led him to find support in multimedia and internet resources proposed in category 7. The categories 4, 5, and 6 refer to the benefits of the methodology. Benefits are differentiated for kids and teachers, and it's emphasized in the benefits in general for the process. From the found benefits for the process, it was found that the activities is the cooperative and significant learning, which are proper for the environment of learning, are interesting and motivating for students and teachers. Finally, the teachers reflect on the gathering methodologies.
In this project, it was used some diaries in order to inform about the didactics and the methodology used in the pedagogical practice with the teaching teaching English as a foreign language in Salud Cop Norte IED school. These informs were divided in this way. For example, doing doing activities and classroom tasks, and with the use of internet and multimedia resources. These are used by teachers in order to help children to understand and improve their communication skills in a playful way, and also to supply their lack of knowledge of English. This lack of knowledge of English is not something that is just affecting students, it's also affecting teachers, as you can see, as it is connected in this part. Another important aspect of this is how these diaries can inform us with the influence of activities on teachers. So, as we know, or as we can see, these aspects can be negative or positive. For example, negative aspect we can find teachers' insecurity or teachers' frustration. What's the reason? As I was telling you, it's because of the lack of English. These teachers are they are not English teachers. They are preschool teachers. They are science teachers, and that's the reason why maybe they have really good pedagogical basis, but they have that lack of English that made them feel insecurity. However, this also has a positive influence, such as the personal growth, teacher self confidence, and finally satisfactory teaching practice. After that, we have some benefits of the methodology or the didactic, and these benefits are for children, teachers, and for the teaching learning English process. I would like to mention some of the benefits for children, such as participation, self confidence, bilingual environment. And for example, for teachers, we have teacher previous experience, improve of teaching practice. These benefits are for the teaching English process. For example, motivational activities, interesting activity, significant learning. These teachers help us to make some reflections. Reflections such as the activities objectives should focus on children's understand and to acquaint them with the English. And also the teacher requires the support to improve his English proficiency and carry out the activities as it suggests and or other English aspects like pronunciation. Finally, these teachers made some reflections according to the methodology, the activities progress, and the support that all teachers required.
Conclusion: the methodology or didactic brings benefits to teachers, students, and the English teaching learning process. The activities are fun for the children, motivate them, and help them to participate actively, feeling safe and confident. The activities improve different children's skills, but especially communication skills. The activities provide a bilingual environment that brings children closer to L2. The activities are appropriate for the level and age of the children. When the teachers feel that the activity is not adequate, they adapt it and also use internet and multimedia resources to develop the activity and make up for their lack of English. The methodology has helped teachers to improve their pedagogical practice. It helped them structure the class and improve their language skills. The teachers also use the previous experience to carry out the activities. The benefits for the teaching learning process are encourage significant and cooperative learning. They provide a warm environment for the process. The activities motivate both children and teachers. The methodology provides playful, creative, and dynamic learning. The methodology motivates innovate teaching strategies. The methodology evidences positive and negative aspects of pedagogic practice. The teachers feel satisfied with their practice and confident when carrying out the activities. Learning English has made teachers grow personally. The insecurity and frustration of the teacher is due to their lack of English proficiency and how it affects their pedagogical practicum. Teachers need to use internet and multimedia resources apps that help them improve their skill and help children understand and improve their communication skill and playful way. The reflection of the teachers point to the methodology and activities must be able to adapt to children's age and English level. The activities should aim to increase children's understanding of English and familiarizing them with the language. The activities must allow to children to progress at their own pace. The teacher requires support to improve his English proficiency and carry out the activities as it is suggested, and other English aspects like pronunciation.